Do you think your character really was from Mars? I know that's kind of left open in a way. Do you think he really was from Mars?
Well, there's like 3 scripts, and one of them was where he was from Mars, and the second one he still sort of was, and this last one it makes it ambiguous, but what I sort of think is better is that he's not from Mars, and he's just a hurt kid that is hurt from all his, that is closed up from all his in terms of the kids picking on him and him knowing that his parents aren't with him, and,
right.
and I think it's better that way that he's not.
Right. Yeah, I liked that they did that. They sort of left it a bit open. I really liked. They did a really fantastic featurette on you and John and the process behind the scenes, and I saw that your dad stepped in for the pivotal final emotional scene. And tell us about that, shooting that scene. What was that like? It must have been really incredible.
It was really hard. It's always really hard when there's a crime scene in a movie, and you just have to go down deep and just let it all out. And I had the biggest headache then, so it was really hard. But it really helped me for my dad to go up there because it was my own dad, and I just it wasn't acting anymore, and it was a little bit because I wasn't feeling that way, but since it was my own dad, I could reach down better.
Now, what did your dad had some tears, which I imagine helped you, give you the ability to have more tears and be more convincing. What did he draw on? Did you ever ask?
I have no idea, but it's just, I think he just thought, he thought of the situation, and he thought, I don't know how, but he was really good, and
he put himself in the role. He put himself in the role of the father.
Do you wanna hear my dad tell you?
Sure. I would enjoy, just hearing him tell about that.
Here's my dad.
Okay.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Bob. I was talking to your son about the the emotional scene that you shot at the end, and that experience. And I was kind of curious, what did you draw from to kind of really feel that scene and to cry and then bring that out, bring Bobby out, his performance as well. What did you draw on?
I'm not an actor at all. I'm an engineer, and I didn't think I would ever be able to do something like that, especially not in front of everybody and stuff,
Right.
But it turned out, I don't know if you're a parent, but it's so weird how our kids just grip our heart hard, And I just thought of what if Bobby was, really leaving? What if I had to do something to call him back, to help him to know how much I love him? And, we all, once you're a parent, you sort of always have these thoughts of what would happen if I lost my child or something, And
right.
so, anyway, no, it turned out not to be that hard because I just imagined losing Bobby and it just all flowed out. So.
Well, I actually have a son who's 8, so I sort of felt the same sympathies towards the character.
I'll tell you one of the things that happened to me recently. Bobby just wrapped a movie that had Carol Burnett in it. And I had, along with the whole nation, growing up on Carol Burnett, but I didn't really know anything about her, and we read a little bit about her, and it turns out she lost a child to lung cancer, and had to go through that pain of watching a child die, and it just it actually was funny because when I read that, it brought it back to me what I was thinking about during Martian Child, because
right.
the thing that we're all afraid of the most, that our kids would somehow be lost to us, either physically or emotionally, and so.
Now,
anyway,
have you all shared? Have you all watched them? I imagine you guys have watched the movie a few times.
Yeah.
All together. What?
We were so happy with how it came out, and we were actually kind of really praying that some people consider adopting some of these tough kids, because this movie was based on truth, and there's 100,000 kids out there who aren't that adoptable, and it'd be so wonderful if people would kind of reconsider opening their lives a little bit to one of these kids, but
not giving up on them that easily.
Yeah.
And let's see. Oh yeah, what is it? That must be really surreal though to watch the movie and see Bobby perform so prominently in the film.
It was an amazing experience. The funny thing is, the weird thing about this, there's these weird things that happen in our lives, and one of the weirdest is that our daughter, when she was 7, actually a year younger than Bobby, she was 6 and turned 7 during filming, and Bobby was 7 and then turned 8 during filming. But she did a movie called Bless the Child, so it even had child in the title and everything. And she was this little godchild who came down to earth, and it was a movie with Kim Basinger and stuff like that. So we had the experience before, but that doesn't matter. It's just phenomenal seeing your kids up there. But I think, it really helped us with the DVD, because that one section that talked about, handle with care on the Martian child, we ourselves had forgotten just how energetic and happy and all this stuff Bobby was on the set, and it really amazed us that he was able to change like that.
Right.
To Dennis.
Right.
So yeah, it's really quite an amazing experience to see your kid up there. It really is.
They did a really good job in the featurette, Handle with Care.
Oh, thank you. We loved that. It was like having our own little scrapbook. It brought back memories. I thought they did a great job on that.
Oh,
really
definitely.
Great job on that.
Definitely. That's that's like something you show to someone when you're, auditioning for a film role. That's like really well put together.
Yeah, I thought so too. So, well, look, I don't want to monopolize your time.
Oh, sure. Let me ask. I got some really good questions for Bobby.
Okay, here's Bobby back.
Okay, thanks, Bob. Hello. Now, let me see. I got some really good questions for you. What was the hardest part to film?
Just the crying scene, but I'll say the second hardest. A really hard one was the scene where I had to tell him that where I took his pictures.
Right.
I took his pictures from his wife, the pictures of his wife, and that was a really hard one to just put myself in that feeling where I was guilty, but even though I wasn't feeling that way, and that was a really hard one, and I just had to do little expressions because I didn't know, because Dennis doesn't put out big expressions, so that was hard doing those little expressions, but still showing that I was guilty and